I wanted to do my entire TBR because I want to go through all of them. I know that I'm doing really well actually because I've been like kind of trying to keep it an even sort of thing for my books that I've read versus the books that I haven't, because I want to have read more than I haven't. But it really doesn't matter. Buy all the books that you want. I don't care if you read one but you have 600. You're a collector. Keep up the good work. I think I want to start with the series that I haven't read, or like parts of series, and then move into like all of the other ones. But I don't know, I might just start talking. I'm just gonna grab them and bring them over here, and then I'll just show them instead of like going to my shelves, because they're not like those really pretty big white shelves that everyone seems to have. It's just a little black bookcase, so it won't be as aesthetically pleasing if I took you over there and just started pointing at books. So I'm gonna bring them over here and we're gonna talk about them one by one. Okay. Girl, I need to go to the gym, because tell me why I'm out of breath from taking all those books off my shelf and walking them over here. They're right in front of me. I shouldn't be winded. Before I get into like all the books that I haven't read, I just want to talk about this. Percy Jackson. Look how sexy it is. Are you joking? You just... Oh, bam. Border... Yeah, this is just sexy as hell. I just wanted to show that one off real quick. Anyways, back to what we were actually supposed to be doing. I said that I was gonna do like separate by series. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna do whatever I want actually. Maybe we should start here. Let's start here. I have like, how many Grady Hendrix books? I think just 2. But I've never read anything from Grady Hendrix. But this is We Sold Our Souls by Grady Hendrix. Hey, finally gave you the title instead of just the author. I remember really wanting to read this. I should really get to it at some point, but... Okay. Can you see it? Okay. Oh, and then I've got the Obsession and The New Girl by Jessie Q. Sutanto? I'm really bad at pronouncing names. I really should have looked this up before I started. Then we've got some Karen M. McManus. Manus. Oh my god. Oh my god. We have Two Can Keep a Secret, Nothing More to Tell, and One of Us is Back. This is the 3rd book in the One of Us is Lying series, which this came out of nowhere. I thought she was done, but I'm excited to read it. I should really get to it at some point. I want to get to it this year, I think. For sure. I would love to get through all of this year, but realistically... Then I have Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. I have not decided if I'm going to read this book. After the initial hype kind of died down about this book, everyone was like, I hate it. It's not that good. It's not really that well written. But if you've read this and you know of a book that's similar to this but better, I would love to hear that recommendation, because I just don't know if I'm going to read this one. I haven't decided. And I don't know if I want to commit to her series, you know what I mean? And I have Night of the Witch by Sarah Rash and Beth Revis. I haven't read the last 2 books in the Trials of Paula series. When did The Burning Maze come out? In like 2019? 20? I don't know, but it's been a couple years and I have not picked up these books because the 3rd one, The Burning Maze, traumatized me. If you know, you know. And you know what? I'm mad. I'm mad at all of you who made Rick Riordan feel like it was safe to kill off a certain character. You guys made him seem expendable. and now I'm sad all the time. I didn't even say the names of those books. I got mad. Okay. And they are book 4 and 5, The Tyrant's Tomb and The Tower of Nero. On the same topic of Rick Riordan, I also have the Kane Chronicles. I read The Red Pyramid in the 6th grade with my class, but I want to reread this book and then continue the rest. Because I know I'm going to like these books, but I need to read them now before I grow out. I'm not going to grow out of it. Bro, I still watch My Little Pony. I am not going to grow out of this shit. Maybe I shouldn't have shared that. We're cool. You can know. And then I have the Hotel Valhalla Guide to the Norse Worlds. Rick Riordan. This is a little handbook. So, if I read it, it should take me, probably all day. Then I have the next books in the Pretty Little Liars series, which I talk about these in my last video for my 2022 and 2023 wrap-up, if you wanted to check that out, if you're just seeing this one. But I've got the next 4, and then this is a prequel. But they are Wicked, Killer, Heartless, Wanted, and then the prequel, Allie's Pretty Little Lies. I am pretty sure that you shouldn't read this one. It's a prequel, but I'm pretty sure it spoils everything else for you. So I think you're supposed to hold off on that one. I'm gonna read these books, but when I finish this, I'm most likely gonna stop here. I've heard that after these books is kind of when it drags, so I think I'm just gonna stop after these. That's why I have the prequel. I'm gonna finish these and then read the prequel, and then I'm gonna consider it done. Then I have The Sun and the Star by Rick Riordan and Mark Oshiro. I want to read this so bad, but I want to finish The Trials of Apollo first. And I just haven't been in the mood to read Trials of Apollo, so I need to get there, because I want to read this so bad. Oh my god, I didn't realize I wanted to read this so bad until I picked it up and looked at it. And then my heart's beating really fast and I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I have The Lake by Natasha Preston. You can tell I got it from the book outlet because they drew on it for some reason. Why did they do that? What's that for? Ooh. Then I have The Remnant Chronicles. I've got The Kiss of Deception, The Beauty of Darkness, and The Heart of Betrayal. Listen, when I want to read a series, my problem is that I get the whole thing. And I don't know why I decided to do that, but I'm like, commit. I don't know. Eventually, I will read this. Swear. Eventually. Oh, this book I'm reading right now, I'm almost done. And I really, really like it so far. It is Butcher and Blackbird by Brynne Weaver. This is a dark romantic comedy. And I have The Midnight Game by Cynthia Murphy. I read Win, Lose, Kill, Die, and I loved it, so I'm really excited for this one. Also, it looks like it'll be the easiest read ever, because the text is really big, and there's a lot of text messages. Ooh, I love text messages in books. I want to read this one after Butcher and Blackbird, so soon. This is a book I found at Walmart, and I just picked it up because I'm like, I want a cute little romance. Also, it's got flop. Listen, I love me some good flop, alright? I'm excited to read this. I think I want to wait until the summer so I can go to the park and like romanticize my life and be that mysterious girl who's reading a book by herself. Did I even say the title? The book is Housebroke by Jackie Burton. Then I have The Night Shift by Annie Crown. When did Wattpad start doing this? I did not know about that. Then I have To Kill a Shadow by Catherine Quinn. I am so excited to read this. It's a YA fantasy, I believe, and I think there's romance in it. There better be. Then again, because I can't just buy one, I have to get a sequel or the whole series. I have Binding 13 and Keeping 13 by Chloe Walsh. I really hope these books are good, because I've heard a lot of people say that they are. And I bought both of them. Then I have Curious Ties by Pascal. Y'all know how I am with these last names. Lisselle? Pascal Lisselle? I don't know. I think this is Dark Academia. Do not take my word on that. I probably am making that up. I have Throne of the Fallen by Carrie Maniscalco. I guess this is a spin-off of, what is that series called? Wicked Kingdom or something like that? I didn't know that, but I'm pretty sure you can read this without having read those, which is good because I have this and not those ones, and I'm gonna read this first. Okay, then I have the ACOTAR series. There's a lot of mixed things about this. Everyone really loves this one, but I'm pretty sure it's because you guys are touch-starved. Which is okay, aren't we all? Yeah, so I've got A Court of Thorns and Roses, A Court of Mist and Fury, A Court of Wings and Ruin, A Court of Frost and Starlight, and A Court of Silver Flames. Now, I'm a Percy Jackson girl through and through. I've never read Harry Potter. And those are the books I'm about to go through right now. So we've got Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, The Order of the Phoenix, Jesus, The Half-Blood Prince, and The Deathly Hallows. I asked for these books for Christmas like a few years ago, and I still have not read them. But I'm gonna get to it eventually. Is this called The Folk of the Air? Is that what this is called? Anyways, I have The Cruel Prince. I've got The Cruel Prince, The Wicked King, The Queen of Nothing, all by Holly Black. I am so excited to read these books, but every time I go to pick up The Cruel Prince, I start reading it and then I don't want to read it anymore. And that's not because the book is bad, I just simply am not in the mood for it. Like, I started this book and I was annotating and everything. And I remember what happened in this chunk of the book. Hello? Wait, he tried to drown her? The romance is gonna be so good. Okay. I have Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. I've got Blood Like Magic by Lisselle Sambury. I forget that I have this book all the time, and I don't know how, because I want to read it so bad. She's like a witch, and she has to kill her first love, or her entire bloodline or something loses all of their power. And that is an idea that I want to read about. Then I have Legendborn by Tracy Dion. How many books are out right now? Is it 2 or 3? Because I'm really behind. Then I have the Darkest Mind series. Been wanting to read this series for a really, really long time, and I got them for Christmas a while ago. I really, really want to read things, and then I get them, and then the hype that I built up for myself kind of dies down, and then they just hang out for a while. But yeah. So I've got The Darkest Mind, Never Fade, In the Afterlight, and Through the Dark. I think these are novellas. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but this is my first day. Whoa. What is going on? I have Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. Ooh, yeah, this one's still on my shelf. I know this is good. I just haven't been in the mood to want to cry. Do you know what I mean? And I just know that it's gonna make me cry, because everything makes me cry. There was a time in my life where every time I would finish a book, doesn't matter if it was happy, it doesn't matter if it was sad, I would cry. I'm a Cancer. So, if anyone wants to... I'm just joking. That's just all me, man. I'm just a baby. This is a self-published book that I saw on Amazon and I just bought. It's called What Lives in the Dark by A.H. Nance. I did start this book a while ago. I only did a couple pages and then I put it down and started reading something else because it was very fan fiction-y for me. But at the time when I was reading it. Maybe my thoughts will change, or maybe the book will get better. I don't want to crap all over it because I haven't read it all the way through, and it's self-published, so okay. I have Daughter of the Deep by Rick Riordan. She Gets the Girl by She Gets the Girl by Rachel Lippincott and Allison Derrick. I'm pretty sure this is fake dating WLW. I want to read this year. I've been putting this book off for years because I know it's going to make me mad. But The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. Then I have The Last to Let Go by Amber Smith. I've read The Way I Was Before and The Way I Am Now, also by her, and I love those books, so I'm super excited to read this one. I think I started it a while ago, but I just wasn't in the mood to read it, so I put it down. Being a mood reader freaking sucks. Oh my god. Do you know how many books I would have been through already? But no. I have to take into account the way that I'm feeling that day. And I have The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Yeah. I am joking. It would be really cool if I could get to this one this year. I'm choking on dust. The Taking of Jake Livingston by Ryan Douglas. Oh my god. Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. I want to read this in October. Or I guess when I'm in the mood for it. Hopefully I'm feeling it in October. I still haven't read I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy, and I really want to. I have The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. I just need motivation. To be honest, with this one, I just need some motivation. I'm sorry that I'm always smacking the books, by the way. I realized that when I was editing my last video, and I'm so sorry if that annoys you. But I just... Then I have Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. Again, need motivation. I have Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. Need motivation, don't feel like reading it, but I have it, and I feel like it could be really good. I just need someone to be like, yo, you need to read that book because it's the best thing I've ever read in my entire life, and it'll change your whole entire worldview, and it is everything. And nobody's done that for me yet. I have Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare from the Infernal Device trilogy. I read the first one. I want to read this one, but I want to reread the first one. And then I know Clockwork Princess is after this. I don't think I'm not going to read the Mortal Instruments series, but I did like the first book in this trilogy, so I'm going to read these, and then I'm going to call it a day. But I want to reread Clockwork Angel first. I have Aristotle and Dante Dive into the Waters of the World by Benjamin Allery Sands? I never claimed to know how to read. Anyways, I bought this book, not realizing that it was the second. So that's why it is unread, because I don't have the first one. I started this book, and I was like, I'm kind of confused. Where's the build-up? Oh, girl, wrong book. So, we got Percy Jackson's Greek Heroes by Rick Riordan. Then because I was like, I feel like I should read a classic. I feel like I should be a classy girl and think that I'm just better than everyone else because I know the classics. So I got Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Hey, still haven't read it. Hey! But I have it. The Last Books. Oh! I just saw another one on my shelf that I haven't read. Hang on. I have Broken Throne by Victoria Aveyard. When I'm going to read this, I have no idea. And I'm probably gonna jump around. I really just bought it so I could see Cal and Mare. Then the last books that I have here are Percy Jackson, The Demigod Files by Rick Riordan, and The Demigod Diaries by Rick Riordan. I think I have read a story from this one, but I didn't read all of it, so it's still on my TBR. And hey! Those are all of the books on my physical TBR, and honestly, that's not that bad. Should I count? How many books? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 37, 38, 39, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75! I have 75. Oh. Every time I look around my room, I find another book that I haven't read. These are the last ones, I swear. I've got Atomic Habits by James Clear and The Subtle Art of Not Giving a by Mark Manson. 77. I have 77 unread books. Honestly, that's not that bad. Truly. Because I'm going to get through a couple of them. I'm reading one of them right now, so it's going to knock it right down to 76. Then I'm going to go buy 2 more. Because that's what I do. Anyways. Thank you so much for watching this video. You're great. You're so great. Thank you so much. Those are all of the books that I have not read. Anyways, thank you for watching. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you wanna. Do whatever you want, girl. Leave a comment. I mean it though. If you saw books in here that you love and you've read all the way through and you're like, she needs to read them, let me know. And like give me like solid reasons, because I really need that motivation for some of these. And an alternative to Fourth Wing would be cool too. Anyways, yeah. Okay. I'm all done here. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye.